The motion picture industry. We've been involved in the filming of a fairly large number of movies and TV shows over the years. We have a Pullman sleeping car in our collection called the Clover Colony, built in 1920 and used extensively by the Southern Pacific Railroad. That car is currently in use on our award-winning dinner train, and it was allegedly featured in the movie Some Like It Hot, starring Marilyn Monroe. The first movie we were directly involved in the production of was a 1971 released film entitled Fool's Parade, starring Jimmy Stewart. And that movie featured steam engine 4501 that's pulling your train tonight. We were also featured in 4501 was also featured in the 1975 miniseries Eleanor and Franklin about the Roosevelt family. In the 1980s, Steam Engine 630 was featured in The Last Days of Frank and Jesse James, starring Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, and Willie Nelson. What a crew. In the 1990s, the 01 made its most recent to-date film appearance with October Sky, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Chris Cooper, and Laura Dern. In the 2000s, Steam Engine 610 became our movie queen, being featured in films such as Leatherheads with George Clooney, Water for Elephants with Robert Pattinson, Reese Witherspoon, and Christoph Waltz, The Adventures of O.C. Nash, starring Skylar Day and Keith Carradine, Cobb with Tommy Lee Jones, Warm Springs with Tim Blake Nelson, and it was also featured in Heaven's Fall, which tells the story of the Scottsboro Boys incident. And then 610 was also featured in, the last film 610 was in was The Lost Valentine with Betty White and Jennifer Love Hewitt. Post-2010, we were involved in the filming of 42, the Jackie Robinson story, starring Harrison Ford and Chadwick Boseman. That movie featured Steam Engine 630 and Diesel Locomotive 1829. And then our most recent film appearance has actually not been released yet. It's an upcoming Netflix film entitled 6888, which tells the true story of the Women's Army Corps Squadron, the 6,888th Group, during World War II. It's directed by Tyler Perry and stars Susan Sarandon, Kerry Washington, Sam Waterston, and Oprah Winfrey. And we filmed that movie about 2.5 months ago. Several TV shows we've been in over the years include Johnny Cash's 1974 TV special, Riding the Rails. We were in a 1981 episode of The Waltons. We were featured in the PBS series, Great Scenic Railway Journeys, hosted by bluegrass musician David Holt. We were featured in the series Tracks Ahead, hosted by Spencer Christian, a Travel Channel series on private railroad car ownership. And we were also featured in 2 different History Channel series back when they still showed history on the History Channel. Those being The Men Who Built America and Only in America with Larry the Cable Guy. And then we've also been featured in a fairly large number of music videos as well throughout the years. Just some of these include Midnight Train by the Charlie Daniels Band, Summer in Dixie by Confederate Railroad, Big Iron Horses by Restless Heart, Creepin' by Eric Church, You Can Go Home by the Desert Rose Band, You Can't Blame the Train by the Hollanders. We were featured in a video with Dierks Bentley, a couple of videos by the WTM Blues Band, and then we were also featured in the video for Long Black Train by Josh Turner. And in the meantime, I am going to hush up and let y'all enjoy your train ride back to Grand Junction. We just got the Beltline switch behind us for our award-winning dinner train. Our next stop will be Grand Junction.
It's
Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach Grand Junction, on behalf of all of our staff and volunteers, I would like to thank you for riding with us today on the Evening Ridge Runner. We hope you plan to come back and visit with us again. We've got plenty of other trips to pick from throughout the year, such as trips on the Hiwassee River Scenic Railroad out of Delano, Tennessee. Those trips begin about an hour north of Chattanooga. We have a 50-mile, slightly more than 4-hour round trip through the Hiwassee River Gorge. And then we have an all-day 85-mile round trip that will take you through the gorge and onto the historic mining town of Copper Hill, Tennessee, where you get about 2 hours for dining and shopping before riding the train back north. We have, as I've mentioned a couple times previously tonight, we have an award-winning dinner train that runs most Friday and Saturday nights. Tickets for that do tend sometimes to sell out months in advance. So please, if you want to ride the dinner train, make sure you get those tickets well in advance.
And once they come in, we hide so they can bring the engine around. You know.
And then we also have plenty of other events throughout the year. We've just concluded about a month ago our Day Out with Thomas event. And our biggest annual event is our North Pole Limited Christmas Train, beginning right before Thanksgiving and running up until right at Christmas time. And then we have our Holiday Lights Train that runs between Christmas and just after New Year's. For more information on all of these trips, you can visit our website, tvrail.com. That is TV as in TennesseeValleyRail.com. When the train comes to a stop at Grand Junction, you will have 2 exit points between cars 1 and 2 on our loading ramp and between cars 2 and 3 on the stairs. If you're going down the stairs, please watch your step. We hope you will come back and see us again. We thank you for riding with us tonight. And if you enjoyed your trip tonight, we would also appreciate a favorable review on Google or TripAdvisor. And if you enjoyed your trip tonight, again, my name is Travis, and this is the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. On the other hand, if you did not enjoy your trip tonight, in that case, my name is Nick, and this is the White Pass and Yukon Railroad. Our next stop is Grand Junction.
I have a question.
I have an answer for you.
How do you watch your stuff if you don't watch it? How do you watch your stuff?
This is a kerosene lantern. This one was made in 1941.
How do you watch your stuff?
Can't watch it on TV. I don't understand that. I don't understand that either.
How do you watch your stuff?
Watch it.
How do you watch your stuff?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they live. I'm sure they just got
It's on your
They
thing.
probably started today.
Wait, I have to eat.
The train below us.
Yeah.
He's just like, you know, driving that train all day. That's what
Me, Steps and kids and fall down here. Poniedziałek patty, ale co najmocniejsze.
I'm gonna try to